This is getting hooked up on YouTube here, so hopefully everything will get connected quickly. So my apologies for the delay. During this presentation, uh, it's always great to put you get on YouTube and they're putting up pop-ups. During this presentation, I'm going to share a short video presentation with everybody. I'm going to keep this under a half an hour. So this is something that is very valuable information. Now, this is something I have been with this company called 7K now for over 3 years, and it has been a very life-changing presentation. It was when it was presented to me over 3 years ago. It was something that instantly changed my perspective on how to save for myself, my family, and my future. And it's something that with the information that I'm going to share with everybody today, it will be something that hopefully will give you some insight and some ideas or some tips and ways to you yourself can save for your future and have a more secure financial future. And that's the most important thing, is having peace of mind. And that's what this is all about. So what I want to do is pull up my presentation here. Get all these pop-up notes all over the place. Okay, so I do have a PowerPoint that I want to share, and it's just a couple slides for everybody, just kind of give like a very brief overview, and so you have a good idea of what to expect here in the presentation. Oops. Let's get all the pop-ups all over the place. Okay, so I do have a PowerPoint that I want to share, and it's just a couple slides for everybody, just kind of give like a very brief overview, and so you have a good idea of what to expect here in the presentation. Sorry about that. These technical difficulties. I'll have to wind up editing this. So here we go. All right. So with this special event, I do anybody who's on the call or watches the replay or is able to comment on this or reach out to me directly, or if you have any questions, I'm going to put my email below this video on YouTube, and then also it's actually rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. That's the best email to get a hold of me directly at. And I will get back to you as soon as possible. So if there's anybody out there, across the globe that wants to jump on a Zoom call or something and wants more information, I'd be happy to do that. Today is February 3rd, like I said, and with this presentation, what I'm going to do is what we're going to be covering is, basically what are the benefits of saving in the form of precious metals. Now, I'm calling this a Valentine's presentation because obviously Valentine's Day is right around the corner, but it's also something that, a lot of times people, when it comes to Valentine's Day, they're not sure what to get their significant others. So in this case here, this is actually a very good way to remedy that solution. But the main thing here is just to, when you're, saving in the form of silver and gold, you're actually, it's something that's going to last forever. Okay, so that's something that a lot of times people get roses or candy or flowers or candy or something like that, and it's it's gone or whatever. And yeah, it was nice, but it was a brief thing. But this is something too that showing that you care about somebody. This is one way to do it. Okay, and I'm not just trying to plug it for that, but this is just an idea for you to have. So we're going to share with you the benefits of saving in the form of precious metals, i.e., gold and silver. And how you can save. Not everybody has this misconception that you have to have a ton of money in order to save in the form of precious metals. But the truth of the matter is that you don't. You just have to know where to, how to go about doing it and where you can actually do it through. Okay. And that's what's, what I'm going to be sharing in this presentation here. So a lot of it comes into the trust factor. So who you can trust and how do you know if you're getting a good deal? Because there's a ton of companies out there and you have to do your due diligence before you actually purchase anything from them or invest anything. And I do have to do a real quick financial disclosure here. I am not a financial expert or an advisor. Okay, I'm just sharing with you what I personally use for myself and my family to save for our future. So this is something that, this is just my personal experience and what I found to work for myself and my family. So it's something to do your due diligence. And even with this company 7K, I encourage you to check them out and do your own due diligence, but I will go over a little bit more information about them here shortly too as well. But also, what we're going to cover is how you can afford to save in the form of silver and gold, even if you're on a tight budget. This is something that a lot of times people figure, like I said, that they have to have a lot of money to do it, but I'm going to share with you how you can actually do it once you're a member to actually, do as little as $1 a day or something like that if you wanted to, okay? And, we're going to cover can gold and silver build true generational wealth. That is a fact, actually. That is something that you look over the course of the history of all wealthy families, they have had some form of savings in precious metals, whether it was silver or gold. And that's something that they've done over the course of time, which of course everybody knows that precious metals has always maintained its value and its worth. So it's something that regardless of what the economy does and everything, silver and gold is going to have its maintain its values, regardless of inflation or what other countries are doing across the globe. So real quick too is what your financial institutions and financial advisors are not wanting you to know. Okay, this is something that once you see this short presentation, you'll understand what I'm referring to here. And we'll touch upon that right after the video. Okay, and also how you can start today, because with 7K, there's a very special opportunity if you're located in the United States, Mexico, Canada, Austria, Germany, Ireland, Liechtenstein, UK, New Zealand, Singapore, and Switzerland. They just added Germany, Liechtenstein, Austria, and Switzerland this year. So 7K's goal is to go be in every country across the globe. Okay, and it takes time to do that because of different rules and regulations with customs and that, but that is their goal. So there's, they were at 8 for a while. And when I first joined 7K, they only had 6 countries, but now they had 8 for about a year, the past year, and then now they're up to 12. So they are going in the right direction. And so real quick, I want to show you this picture. This is when I shared this opportunity with my son the very first time I shared it with him. This is my youngest son, Ryan. He actually jumped on the opportunity to start, saving for his future. He's doing this on his own. So at 21 years of age, he has more saved in silver than most adults do, probably in their savings account. So this is a collection that he's put together. This is just like about an 18-month snapshot. So I was really proud when I took this picture of him, because it shows that he's taken it upon himself to save for his future. Now, this is something, if you have a high school age student or a college age son or daughter, this is something to share with them, because it will make a difference in their life and have an impact on them. It's something that if they start doing it incrementally now, over the course of the next 10, 15 years, it's really going to build up to something. So with that, what I want to do is I'm going to share a short video here. Now, this is actually going to be from my 7K back office. Okay, this is something that anybody who is a member has access to this, and something that they can share or watch or do whatever they want with it, once they're a member. And I will touch on that here shortly as far as the membership and all that. But this is actually straight from my back office. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this video up, and I'm going to take myself off the screen here in a moment. But go ahead and watch this video. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat, and I will answer them after the video. And we'll take it from there. Okay, so I want to introduce you to the gentleman by the name of Zach Davis. He's one of the co-founders of 7K. And I like to really share this video because he does a really good general overview of what 7K is about, but also most importantly, what silver and gold has done over the course of time, what people should consider when they're, saving for their future in silver and gold. Okay. So without further ado, let's bring in Zach. And at the beginning, there's a short clip of the income disclosure, which I will also put in the comment section below here on the video. So if you have any questions about that, you can reach out to me as well on that. Okay. Short clip of the disclosure, which I will also put in the comment section below.
Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2023, nearly half of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense. And across the world, the figure is even worse. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they increased in cost from the year 2000 to 2023. Water and sewage up 185%. Groceries up 343%. And the list goes on. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things take more to make or service. It's that the fiat currency used to purchase them is slowly becoming diluted. It takes more of the fiat currency to buy the same goods and services. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions, such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time has effectively dropped to less than 3 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. This isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where the same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently Venezuela. where their money became so diluted that people were using gold to pay for haircuts. In each case, they attempted to print themselves out of their own problems. Sound familiar? Same playbook, same problems. So, how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway train? There's a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a better name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have a history of maintaining their buying power no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2021, you could have purchased two brand new Mustangs, while $2,500 would barely cover the down payment for one. We have seen the same thing happen in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000 or 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 houses, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how non-collectible gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against the volatile fiat currencies that can decrease in buying power over time. There are usually a couple of things that happen when individuals find out about the value of sound money. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? Do I need to be an expert? The second thing that happens is the discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, high minimums, people selling inventory they don't have, and more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust or confusion, leading them to never ever get started. Does this sound familiar? We believe things should be a whole lot easier. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game now and forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. Who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial peace, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times. 7K was founded in 2016 by these 4 individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. The vehicle of 7K has proven to help countless families since it started jump on the journey of stacking assets and finding more financial peace. So where should you start? One of the easiest ways is by grabbing a little bullion. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold and silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth strategy. 7K makes it safe and easy. We carry physical gold and silver in different forms. We only sell the things we have in inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can start with $1 if that's your current budget. No, seriously. We make it easy for anyone on any budget who has ever thought they should own gold or silver to confidently start their journey. Don't worry. We only deal with physical gold and silver. No paper or speculation here. No, seriously. We make it easy for anyone on any budget who has ever thought they should own gold or silver to confidently start their journey. Don't worry. We only deal with physical gold and silver. No paper or speculation. Sound money really is a budget's best friend. It is also the easiest way to purchase any amount of gold or silver without hassle and 100% confidence. You can power your entire defensive gold and silver strategy through this wallet. All purchases made in Sound Money are 100% backed by physical metals and stored in a private vault under your personal ownership. It is also the first platform of its kind to give you instant liquidation if you need to convert your gold or silver back to fiat for any opportunity or emergency. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. So there isn't a sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. You also need a good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also grow their wealth. and more importantly, their legacy. The most valuable collectibles are usually rare or low mintage. They have unique or artistic designs, a great story, or have historic significance. So if you look at the paper this Amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 is printed on, it is only worth a couple of dollars. But in 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book is not buying the paper. They're buying the emotion, art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. Many families that are playing the collectible game are doing it not only for the financial protection or gains, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you look at the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way, and the other 2, sound money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra million or two laying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start if they did. 7K is bridging the gap so the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in this coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The additional value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same thing play out with other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the Autosaver. The Autosaver program takes all the thinking out of collecting and leverages the expert 7K to send your rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You will just need to choose the option you like best and watch them show up every month. Also, when you choose to jump on the Autosaver program, we will reward you with extra assets over time through our loyalty rewards program. Every time you get an Autosaver, we will give you some loyalty points that you can accumulate and spend to get more assets. Also, we want to make it easier to stack faster. So when you are on the Autosaver, we will give you access to 7K Advantage. It is your own personal savings portal that can be used for rental cars, everyday purchases, and everything in between. So you can save on the everyday to be able to stack assets inside your current budget. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level through your own website that carries curated collectibles, and also something very special called coin drops. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see, Curtis Harlan chose an Autosaver option and is proud of the collection he now has. And he didn't even have to think about it after he made the selection for the first time. All the same, Chris Latin Sr. says he collects both bullion and collector coins, and you can see he has built a nice stack. He even claims it is now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean for his family in the future. So now that you have collectors, how do you keep track of them? Finish the collections you have started and have the ability to leverage them by selling a few if you get in a pinch. We have something for that too. Now that you have collectors, you can track them. Finish the collection you started and have the ability to leverage them by selling a few. We have something for that too. Stack and Sell is a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy and sell graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features a cutting-edge digital inventory system for collectors where you can not only track what coins you have, but also what their current values are. It puts you in complete control of your newfound collectible assets. Although you will have plenty of support as you start your journey with precious metals, being a proficient and educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, and also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of collectible coins, what types you might be interested in collecting, and some expert tips from a world-renowned coin expert. We will arm you with the information you need to feel confident to get started. We talked about only a few of the benefits of joining the 7K family, but there are many more that we haven't covered. But remember the initial problem that most people have not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? Well, we believe in putting money in the hands of people who need it most. So instead of having a massive internet marketing budget or paying for billboards or TV ads, we pay you for sharing our message. Let's face it, you probably shared the last good movie you saw or the last good restaurant you ate at, but our guess is that they didn't pay you. 7K, on the other hand, wants to reward you for sharing, but only if you like it. If you're interested in becoming an independent 7K associate and participating in the 7K share plan, simply by sharing the 7K message, you can earn points across two teams, and 7K will say thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. Points accumulate every time a customer purchases a qualifying 7K customer starter option, with recurring collectible coin sales and more. Earning your $500 check can happen once, or each time each of your teams reaches 500 points by successfully sharing the 7K story and referring new customers. Earning a little extra money for sharing is nice, but some people love sharing so much they strive to unlock more potential with their actions. New levels of referral income can be unlocked by building and leading your team and ranking up. From associate with a max of $500 all the way to presidential gold at $12,500, each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person develop their own long-term wealth strategy, ultimately helping to build and leave a true legacy. There is a mantra that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity, but we're obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create legacy wealth, transform families, bring hope to the hopeless, and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? Are you one of the many who have felt like they should own gold or silver but don't have any to speak of yet? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you were empowered to do the things you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. If that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through gold and silver. To start stacking and sharing, all you will need to do is grab one of the starter options. Our full access legacy VIP option comes with all the important access you will need to build out your well-rounded wealth strategy, such as Sal Money Wallet with its free storage under 50,000 US dollars in metal value via VaultMax Vaults, your very own shopping portal for other non-collectible and collectible coins, stack and sell for unlimited tracking, buying coins to complete your sets and sell when in a pickle, coin drops for those 7K exclusive coins only 7K stackers get, and of course, the thing everyone comes and stays for, the asset stacking on autopilot autosaver program. Even though our first option isn't full access, it can be a good beginning. For 149 US dollars, it gives you a way to start your stacking on autopilot with the robust autosaver options. We will even help you start your stack with some silver. Sell Money Access and Stack and Sell Access will have limits on how you use them in this option, but it's enough to get you started. If you don't want to worry about what you get and what costs extra, 269 US dollars will get you 1 year of VIP access and includes a collectible. This comes with VIP access to Sound Money, allowing free storage up to 50,000 US in metal value, and VIP access to Stack and Sell, allowing you to track in the inventory system as many coins as you want long into the future. Now, if you're like many of our customers who just wants it all without worry, 599 US dollars will get you VIP legacy access and includes a collectible coin to get your offense code. This option is the ultimate in access. It includes everything in the VIP, plus the ability to earn affiliate metal bonuses through Sound Money, allowing you to speed up your stacking while helping others understand the value in Sound Money. Oh, did we mention you'll never have to pay 599 US again? Even though they're all a little bit different, we are confident you will find value in any of these incredible starter options. But before you go, we just have one last question. In our experience, most people fall into one of three categories. One is to pick one of the options and start stacking. Two is to pick one of the options and occasionally share the 7K story to create a nice little side gig, earn a little extra money. Or three is that you already know you want to share the 7K story with enough people to work toward a more meaningful income. Would you consider yourself a one, two, or a three? If you're a one, go ahead and grab one of the options and enjoy your stacking journey. If you've identified yourself as a two or a three, take a look at our income disclosure to see what's possible. You can see each rank and what the high, low, median, and averages are for each one, and what it might take for you to create a solid side gig or build a robust 7K business. Also, take note that over 80% of our 7K family are customers. They don't choose to share with anyone else. They just love the products. Wherever you may fit, we can't wait to meet you. Welcome to the 7K family. Also, take note that over 80% of our 7K family is customers. They don't choose to share with anyone else. They just love the products. Wherever you may fit, we can't wait to meet you. Welcome to the 7K family.
Okay, so Zach did a really nice job of sharing that presentation. That's what I like to why I like to share that, because he does a nice overview of what silver and gold has done over a short period of time, going back to the 1960s, and then of course his example for gold coming from the beginning of the year 2000 and that, as far as buying the house and that. But it's really eye-opening when you sit there and when you actually see in a specific example, like with the Ford Mustang, and then also the one house versus buying three houses with less gold in a short period of time. So that's something that was very eye-opening to me. It was something that, if you're not in one of the the 12 countries that part of 7K, let me pull that back up here.
So that's something that was very high.
So if you're not part of one of these 12 countries here, what I would recommend you try and do is still find some way to incrementally save in the form of precious metals, whether it's silver or gold. Whether you choose silver or gold, either way, my personal opinion is that it's a win-win situation either way. As far as like if you are on a tight budget, going the silver route is probably a good way to go. Because either way, whether you're going with silver or gold, if you can do it incrementally a little bit each month, over the course of time, it's going to build into something really impressive, and it's going to have that overall value. And it's like this gold and silver have been around for 5,000 plus years. I mean, I've said this before in some other presentations that what did one of the wise men bring us in Jesus? He brought him gold, because even back then it had its significance and its worth and its value. And it's something with you going to any country in the world today, whether Russia, China, wherever, if you go in like with US dollars or something like that, they might look at like, what the heck is that? But if you go in there with silver and gold, they'll gladly take it. Every single country in the world will take silver or gold. Kind of think about that. And it's something where I know there's a lot of, you got the cryptocurrencies and everything out there now too as well. But right now, silver and gold is the one true form of currency that's been around for 5,000 plus years. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. But if, like I said, if you're not in one of these 12 countries, you can still do this, so it's, even if it's doing it incremental, try and do it. That's what's nice about 7Ks. They offer a very nice opportunity with the autosaver to just, you have 5 days in the month that you can choose to have your autosaver, shipped to you. Okay. And it's something that you choose one of those days, and you choose the date. And then when that time comes, however you have it set up to pay for it, whether it's, through a bank account or a debit or a credit card or something like that, they go ahead and bill that, and then they ship, within a day or two, they ship that within a day. Usually they ship it out to you, so you have it right away. But there's also so many different benefits, even with I do want to point this out before I wrap everything up here real quick. With the Sound Money wallet in the vault, where you're actually purchasing incremental portions of silver and gold, like Zach uses the example of using as little as $1 a day. When you do that, this is something that there are other companies out there, and I've researched other companies trying to see who has the best. And overall, in my personal opinion, 7K offers the best benefits. But with the Sound Money wallet, and the Sound Money vault, a lot of companies out there that do offer something similar. You have to buy X amount. You cannot buy $1 or $2 worth of silver or gold. It has to be a fractional amount. Plus, a lot of them charge monthly storage fees. Okay, now like 7K in the different packages, you have the amount of the value that you can save per, you know, in the vault per package, but that there's still, that's all included in membership fee. It's not something where you're paying it monthly, you know, month after month after month, where all these other companies, they do charge it monthly, as usually it's typically a percentage of the silver or gold or whatever you have stored there. So I just kind of want to point that out. Okay. But like I said, you know, if you do a little bit of by a little bit, you know, before you know it, you have something, you know, like Sunrise has here. And just real quick about 7K. They are located in Idaho Falls, Idaho. They have a physical building, so yeah, if you're actually ever in Idaho Falls, you can walk in the front door and talk to people and transact and everything there. At the time when I did the screenshot, this is a little bit older. They had a 4.5 out of 5 star customer review. They have an A+ Better Business Bureau credit rating, so that's something that's really nice. And so yeah, these are the founders, Zach Davis, who we heard from, Roger Ball, Josh Anderson, and Richard Hansen. And they're when they got together, they came up with like, they got together and decided, how can we make it easy for the average everyday person to save in the form of precious metals? Because it is something that's important that everybody should at least have the option or know how to go about doing. And that's what the whole concept of 7K is just helping other people have that ability to save for the future in silver and gold. And of course, you have the nice bonus with being able to earn in the process too, if you share it with other people. Okay. And I did want to point out real quick, you know, when you create your membership with 7K, there is a way for, you know, once you create your membership, you will have your own personal website that you can share with other people. It's already done for you. It's based on your affiliate link that you get when you become a member. So you would just share that link with other people, and it's basically a carbon copy of what 7K's main website is. Okay, so that's something where you can share with people, and if they, you know, create a membership or purchase something from it, you do get credit for it too. So that's kind of a nice bonus there with 7K. So what I want to do is let me pull up this. Here we go. Okay, so you know, for those of you who signed up for this event, through the one link that I had on social media and a couple of my posts online, you should have been able to get the Everyday Person's Guide to Gold and Silver. That's the digital ebook, or if you want me to mail you a copy of that, I can actually do that because we have the physical copies. There's this I'll put in, all these I'll put in below the YouTube video. There's a special complimentary free travel membership. That's my gift to you just for being on this call. That's 100% free for you to use, and it will save you up to 50% on travel. So that's a bonus for you there. The special link to get started today. So if you would like to start today, you can go to sngsolutions.org/silver today. And that will, because I'm building our team to be a part of the Silver and Gold Solutions team. If you go through that link, it'll automatically help you create your membership. You can go through that. And then, of course, here's the link for the income disclosure statement. And I will put that also below the YouTube video. So what I do is just real quick, that's the Everyday Person's Guide to Gold and Silver. And then just real quick, just to recap the membership packages, there's the basic is $149, the VIP is $269, the Legacy VIP, which is with the Legacy VIP, that's a one-time fee, and you never have to pay a membership fee again. Okay, and if you're on the fence or not 100% sure, I encourage you to try and take advantage of the basic access, and you'll get a feel for what 7K is about. If you need more information, like I said, just reach out to me direct at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org, and I will be happy to jump on a Zoom call or a person's call with you. But you know, I tell people if they're not sure, go with the basics, because you can always upgrade to the next step, to the VIP or to the Legacy VIP. Okay, and in each package you do get some physical silver. Okay, and so as an additional bonus, if they're not sure, go with the basics. You can always upgrade to the next step. So when you create your membership, this is an additional bonus from me personally to you. This is a gift from me to you, not from 7K. And hang on a second. My apologies. So when you create Charlie. Well, this is terrible time. Okay. Send me an email to rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. And this is if you create your membership through the link that I just shared with you. And let me know that you created your membership. And what I will do is I will send you an email back with my actual phone number, so you can text me directly, and you can call me as well, but I'd appreciate a text first, because to make sure that we're probably in different time zones. I'm in Central Standard Time Zone. So if you ever need to talk or need more explanation, send me a text and then I'll get back to you with a phone call or however you want to touch base. But then also send me your address, because what I like to do to, in addition to putting you in on a rotator part of the, as part of the link, so when you're part of our team, I do help try and promote you as well, because we're all trying to help each other out. What I will do also is I'll send you the Silver and Gold Solutions coffee mug, and then I always send out a special silver Indian head buffalo silver dollar. Okay, so it's a 1 ounce silver dollar. And then also I try to send a copper 1 ounce coin. Now these are, they're bigger coins, and copper is another precious metal that does have its value. It's not as sexy or glamorous as gold or silver, but it does have its value. And even over the course of the past year or so, copper has raised, gone up, because just like silver, copper is used in anything electronic. There's some like cords and everything. So whatever you're plugging into the outlet, there's copper in. So there's always a demand and use for copper along with silver. Okay. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I don't see any questions here in the chat, and let's do this real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing any questions there. So if you are to qualify for our special, I did give away some silver earlier today for Jonathan and Chelsea. I appreciate them stopping by and being part of the presentation before. So those are our winners from earlier today. So in order to qualify, just go ahead and comment on my YouTube video. And then also I will reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org and let me know the best way to contact you. And I'll also put your name, the drawing for our February 29th, because there's 29 days in February this year. I'll put your name in that drawing, and that'll be our final silver giveaway drawing for this month. So we'll have one. I'll do another one for later today for those people that comment by the end of the day today, which is Saturday, February 3rd. And then also those people that still comment on the YouTube video or reach out to me directly, I'll put you in the drawing for the end of the month. So I want to thank everybody for taking your time to spend your afternoon with me. And I know this is, I wanted to do an encore presentation, because I know, there's different time zones. Different people get mixed up with Central Standard Time and Eastern Time and Pacific Time. So I wanted to do another presentation just to give people the opportunity to catch it a little bit later in the day in case they were out and about on Saturday morning. So I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much. So reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org if you have any questions, and I'll be looking forward to getting back to you as quickly as possible. Okay. So I'm wishing everybody a happy Valentine's Day. Hope everybody's having a great 2024.